Holy shit, I think you can actually hear me this time. So, here's an update. Um, a few things are kind of important. One, so I got a call yesterday from Dr. Crane's office, and my insurance pretty much flatly denied the claim like before they even got started. That was fascinating, but we're not done yet. And the lady that I talked to, she's pretty amazing. And she was like, okay, so have you ever like made any claims on your insurance policy? How long have you had it? And so I've had it 4 years, but I don't do my hormones on it because they charge too much. And I did top surgery before I had this policy and I paid out of pocket. So I don't have any of that stuff. She was like, oh, okay. And I said, I really don't have $75,000 for this surgery, so I really need this to happen, but I need the insurance company to freaking pay for it. So, as a matter of just understanding policy, there's a policy that Aetna has, and I'm going to type this in because I want to find it just so I can tell you, I can quote it exactly. So Aetna policy, it's number 0615. Now, this is important to understand. The policy says Aetna considers gender reassignment surgery medically necessary when all of the following criteria are met. And so then it divides itself into different things like M to F type surgeries and FTM type surgeries. And so when you scroll down to the phalloplasty, which is what I'm doing, it says that I have to have 2 referral letters from qualified medical professionals, mental health professionals, one in a purely evaluative role, persistent, well-documented gender dysphoria, capacity to make a fully informed decision and to consent for treatment, and age of majority, age 18 or older, and if significant medical or mental health concerns are present, they must be reasonably well controlled, and 12 months of continuous hormone therapy as appropriate to the member's gender goals. And then it says in parentheses, unless the member has a medical contraindication, or is otherwise unable or unwilling to take hormones, and 12 months of living in a gender role that is congruent with the gender identity. Now, I have all of those things. I got all the letters that Crane told me to do, whatever. So the lady I talked to at his office, she was pretty freaking amazing. Like, you know how you've ever talked to somebody before and they really give you this sense of calm and comfort because you're doing something and they're on your side? So I explained to her that I had called Aetna and that I had discussed this issue with this particular policy, which she was familiar with. And I said, I know my policy, like my school district policy, specifically prohibits transsexual surgeries, but it prohibits them because they are considered elective surgeries. And so when I called Aetna and talked to their people, I was like, so does that mean that if the doctor puts it through as medically necessary, that means you're going to deny it? And she's like, no, we should approve it under our own policy. So in other words, they're not going to reach out to the school district because I think they would violate HIPAA rules if they did that. And they would have to go out and say, hey, this person is doing this and we're denying it or not denying it or whatever. That's not how it works. So the lady told me that Aetna follows its own policies regardless of whose policy it's managing. So that's where I'm at now. So she said they're going to go ahead and submit everything for pre-authorization, and then we will see what happens. And if they deny pre-authorization, then we'll have to fight it. I'm at a position where a year from this summer, I'm moving to Austin anyways. And so what I might have to do, this is my backup plan because I have backup plans, it's who I am. A year from now, I'm going to move to Austin and when I do that, I'm going to get a different position, and I may shop around for jobs in a way that allows me to have better insurance than I have now. Who knows? But what I know is that I can't afford this surgery without insurance. So that is my biggest beast. I am set up for surgery June 4th. I'm already approved. I've paid all my money. Everything is there. I don't think Dr. Crane's office is going to have an objection to pushing it forward a year if I have to. I'm going to do my last year teaching in this school district this next year, 2018-19, and then I think I'm kind of done with the teaching thing as far as it goes with small people. And it's kind of sad. Like, I know I love my kids. I wish teaching was easier, or, well, not easier. It's not, okay, so it's hard if you're not good at it. I'm good at it, so it's not really that hard. I wish it was less bureaucratic and less full of bullshit. That's what I wish. I wish I didn't have to worry about people trying to put guns in my hand and all this other crap that's coming along with being a teacher. My kids don't want guns in the schools. So if somebody asks them, they'll tell you they don't want it. But ultimately, I think, for me, there's a weird future ahead of me, and I'm getting there, a little piece at a time. And this surgery is critical to my finding peace with myself. All right, that's all I got tonight.